Yeah, I got kicked from the last game because I had to step away. That was unfortunate because I got pit. I'm gonna cry. But what's going on, guys? It's your pretty cool boy. We're back at it again today with a new Halo video. And before we get talking about anything involving Halo or anything else that's going on, I got a vanilla Coke. Yeah. Legit, carbonated beverages I think are like the thing that keeps me alive most of the time. If I didn't have them, I'd probably well, y'all would never know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, we're back here on some Halo Infinite, having a great fucking time. You know, I'll die by it. I'll stand by it. People can shit talk this game all they want. I'm just having a little fun time. I'm what they would call a little guy. I'm having a good time playing this game. I have so much fun, honestly. And I've talked about it a little bit in yesterday's video. Despite the issues with Halo Infinite, this game to me is just like the perfect culmination of things that we got from Bungie Halo back in the day and things that 343 implemented, and they did it very well. I, do think some things could have been changed and some things could have been significantly better, but for them kind of reformatting things that they had done prior, they did a very good job with it. And I understand people's disappointments with this game. I understand a lot of them, to be honest, because as someone who is a massive Halo fan, I was also a bit disappointed at launch too, but they have definitely upped this game's scale a lot to make it better. But today, I actually wanted to do a video, despite all that, talking about something that has kind of bothered me with this game for a little bit. So, if you'll remember, a couple months ago, the netcode for Halo Infinite changed. They completely revamped it and redid it all. And while that netcode has done a lot of good for the game, it has also created some really, really fucking weird, inconsistencies that used to not be in the game, and I kind of hate it. I don't hate the netcode update at all by any means, but there is so many points in this game where I should, get a kill on someone, and it just doesn't register either my shots or sometimes my melees, whatever it may be. There is just times where shit in this game just does not work. Especially here recently with me playing a lot of ranked that I have been with my friend Andrew. I had to fucking burp, that hurt. But you'll start noticing a lot more of those inconsistencies whenever you get into higher rank lobbies. Especially when you're playing in, usually in most of the ranked modes, I'm low to mid diamond. I'm usually between D1 and D4, which is not bad. I'm getting better lobbies at that point. I'm getting, the more consistent Halo players. I'm not getting Onyx players or anything really, but I'm getting people who play the game pretty damn consistently and know most of how to play the game. And you start noticing a lot of those weird little moments where, for example, last night we were playing and there were so many times where I would go for melee kills on a somebody who was low on health, and my melee, despite being at the range where melees will connect, just wouldn't do shit. It would just throw me off, and I wouldn't get the kill, or I would die to them due to that melee, missing them. And those kind of inconsistencies really weren't that bad to me until the netcode changed, and I think it is for most people as well. I mean, before the netcode changed, there was issues with desync quite a bit. You'd run a corner, and you would still die to a shot because on your screen, sure, you may have been around that corner, but on the other player's screen, you were not around that corner, which, trust me, can be very fucking annoying. But sometimes I'm playing, I'm like, damn, I would rather deal with consistent desync and having to learn how to play around it rather than dealing with, some of the shit that I've dealt with recently while playing, especially since the network change. There are certain elements of this network change that have actually really, really helped this game. Do not get me wrong, there's some shit that has genuinely revamped Halo Infinite to a really good state, but there's also some things that are really, really bad. Another thing that has been an issue for a while are how grenades connect with people. I've noticed, at least for me recently, so for example, if you see two enemies on the screen and you throw a grenade at both of them, but they're the same, both of them are the same distance away from that grenade, there's times where one will take more damage than the other, and it's really fucking weird. I had that happen last night. There was a dude that was standing on top of me when I had active camo during a match, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill us both. And I threw a grenade down. We both had no shields and we're both low health, which I know that might sound stupid, but it was just fuck it, I would rather just go ahead and burn this and get my kill, and fuck it, it was gonna be a trade either way. But I threw a grenade down, and the grenade exploded. We were the same distance away from it. It killed me, but not him. And that shit gets really fucking irritating. It's just, it creates this weird inconsistency in this game that at times gets very noticeable and definitely has pissed me off more than I care to admit at times. There's also like the issues with just how grenades travel now. Instead of grenades kind of going more straight or having like its natural curvature, you'll notice sometimes grenades will just kind of go wherever the fuck they want to go, which is like, okay, well, fuck me. But it's just kind of weird. Like, the game has some weird little issues still since this network update that I don't think will get fixed. And it's not things that I'm really going to be, like, upset about for the foreseeable future. There's just times where it does kind of get annoying when you're, like, having a really close game and it depends on that one kill, and then one of those issues may just decide to arise out of fucking nowhere. That's when it really does become annoying, is whenever you have those, like I said, especially in ranked, you know, you have that close end-game fight, and it's like, oh, cool, if I don't get this kill, we lose. And it'll happen in those times sometimes, and it creates a lot of inconsistency with the game that does get very irritating. And we had it happen quite a bit last night, and it cost us some games. There's also the new thing that I don't think is even an issue really with Infinite itself. I think it's an issue in most games. But that's games becoming too kind of hardened on movement, and that's how the playstyles are determined if they are better or not. Instead of like the natural gunplay aspect. But yet again, that's not something I'm going to complain about a lot. That's just kind of how games have went for the last couple of years. It kind of started, in all honesty, with games like Apex Legends and Warzone, and has kind of fled into other games as well. And while I don't think it's as bad on this game, it does sometimes get very irritating when you're dealing with somebody who's just constantly jiggle peeking and shit like that. You're just like, okay, man, just give me the fucking fight. Just come on. Like, actually try to shoot me once or twice. So there's definitely times where it does get very, very irritating, but it's just kind of the way FPSs are played right now. It's so interesting to me looking at like how FPS games have changed in determination of skill over the years. Like back in the day, from, you know, playing COD and Halo, the way you always determine skill was just by like their natural gunfight abilities or by certain weapons they would use and get really, really good with. So for example, it was always sniping back in the day, and now it's just different. It's just kind of become its own little thing. And I don't necessarily hate it, but I also don't necessarily love it. But it's just how FPS games change. And I do try to tell people that, like, games and how they are played, how people approach them, they're just going to change as the years go on. When a new generation of players comes, they may be attracted to a different element of that game that the older players aren't. And I've kind of recently had to learn just, like, not be as pissed off about that. Like, I definitely was whenever I was younger. I was just like, no, these games need to be played this way because that's how it was whenever I was a kid. It's like back in the day, if you remember, when you would get mad at somebody in a lobby, the first thing you would do is you would challenge them to a 1v1. That's not a thing anymore. People don't do that, like, ever. Which does kind of suck, because it kind of was a really good determination of skills. Like, okay, just face me directly. If you win, you're better. If you don't, you're bad. I always thought it was kind of just like a good way to show that, especially back in the day when it was like, okay, snipers only, 1v1. And, I don't know, I kind of wish we'd bring that back. So if we can do that, I'll be very happy. A 1v1 mode, super fucking fun. I love it. It just is a true determination of who's the better player, whether it comes to gunfights or whatever it is. It is just a true determinating mode, and I kind of love it for that. Boom, gotcha, idiot. Get out of my way. I missed like 3 shots right there. That was bad. Think you gonna come through here? Oh man, I was really hoping he'd peek quicker. Now, real question, is he gonna go through here? Or what's he gonna do? I'm trying to get out of that fucking building because I know there's a couple people. Fuck, I was really hoping I could hit that shot. But, yet again, like I said, I'm just not going to fucking complain about certain things like that, like with how games evolve and shit. Just because it's a pointless thing. Games are kind of like any form of art. They evolve with time, and that's kind of just what you have to accept. You know, there's eras of gaming that haven't really liked playing games that much. Like, for example, during the Battle Royale era, when that was, like, at its peak, I didn't enjoy it because I don't enjoy Battle Royale games. To me, they are all kind of boring and just bland. And that's okay, because I am not meant to enjoy every little thing in the fucking world. God damn it, he got me. You won by 1 kill. You don't have the right to teabag me. That's not how that works. But I just wasn't really into games then, and things just kind of change as time goes on. And that's completely okay. If you don't enjoy something, guess what? You don't have to. But there's other people who might, and let them have fun with it, because that's what you should do. And like I said, you kind of have to learn that as time goes on. I don't expect everybody to get that, but you hit a point where you do. And I will say the certain games that I liked a lot whenever I was a young kid are actually still pretty active to this day. I mean, I can say for certainty that I could go boot up a 360 right now, throw in my copy of Gears of War 1, and I could go play a lobby right now, because there's people who still actively play it. Not nearly as many that used to, but people still do to keep them populated. It's the same with why I love the Master Chief Collection so much. While a lot of the older games do play differently due to, like, connection differences, or just because they were kind of updated, like for example with Reach, which had like the final update put out where it fixed a bunch of the weapons and shit. But you can still go back and kind of revisit those moments, and I think that's actually a really, really good thing about having those like collection pack of games that come out that allow for more current day systems to run them properly and have the multiplayer component, the campaigns component, and sometimes I'll add in like little cosmetics and shit, which I was totally fine with the Master Chief Collection. Was having like the little seasonal things that were completely free. You just had to play the game to unlock them and by leveling up. And it was super fucking cool, and I love that. And I really, really, really wish we would get one for Gears of War here soon. I would love a Phoenix Collection just to be able to play Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 again with like updated graphics, updated frame rates, and all that shit. And be able to actually experience those like I used to as a kid. I probably wouldn't be nearly as good as I used to be because I haven't played in so long, but I kind of really do miss playing those games. Like, recently while playing like quite a bit of Gears of War like I have been, the thing that I kept repeating to myself was like, damn, I would give anything right now to like pop in Gears 2 or Gears 3 and just go play multiplayer, because that's like really what I loved doing back in the day, especially on Gears 3. That game's multiplayer I think was peak for Gears of War. I love it and still do. I do love 4 and 5s as well, so don't get me wrong there, but 3 had like a special place in my heart because that's when I was like really old enough to start understanding those games in a more in-depth perspective and understand certain play styles. I was always like pretty good at Gears, but I just remember like that's when I really started like understanding those games at a higher level, and I was really, really fucking good at them. Like to a point to where I had like a bunch of friends who just refused to play with me because I was better than them, and they're like, oh, we don't want to play with you. And as defeating as that was, it was kind of funny at the same time. But I don't know. I really kind of look forward to the future of games and where we're going to go. Like, I've talked about in multiple videos, and I've just kind of talked about it yesterday. Like, I'm very excited for the future of the next Halo and what they'll bring to the table with it. Whether it's more innovative content and more innovative, like, styles of how the game will play, whatever it may be. I just look forward to it because that's the good thing about gaming, is just seeing what happens next. Whether I like it or I love it, it's all kind of cool. And if it does really bad, they'll probably revert those changes. And if people really like it, they might keep them around for years and years to come. So, it's just cool. It's cool to keep up with it. Sorry, Jester Beatty. Alright, let's see if we can hit something on this map, because I rarely ever get to play it anymore. Oh, you son of a bitch. I will say, after playing racing games for a couple of days, because I still am trying to 100% Need for Speed, and it's been a pain in the ass. I had to actually stop playing early because, like, I'm getting way too mad at this for a single-player racing game that I'm just, like, having fun with. But it's because I, for some reason, really like to challenge myself, I guess, a little too much, because, I don't know, it's just my way of determining my own skill set. But it feels weird, like, hopping back on keyboard and mouse and playing. I was thinking about doing a whole video here recently on trying to play Halo on controller again, because I haven't played Halo on controller in probably 3 or 4 years at this point. What the? I was really confused. I was like, huh? I was like, who stole my fucking kill? But like I said, haven't played Halo on controller in like 2 or 3 years, and I have thought about going back and retrying it and seeing how I do. I did not too long ago, just like in my own time, and it was weird. I didn't like it. What the fuck? Die. But I'm down to give it another shot for a video, just because I think it would be super fucking fun, and it's something that I don't think anyone's ever done. And then people may look at me weirdly like, well, I think everybody plays Halo on controller, when that's not the actual truth. I still have people who are surprised that I play on MNK, and then I get surprised when I find out that some of my friends play on MNK, and I'm like, wait, you do? Like, that's fucking rad. Like, I didn't know there was more of us. I thought it was just me sometimes. But, it's cool. Oh, fuck. Damn it, Mikey Magic. You little bastard. But if you do want to see that, let me know down below. Let me know, and I will do a full video on it, possibly tonight. I may just record it after this. I don't know. But if y'all want to see that, just let me know, and I'll get it fucking done. I'll have fun with it. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do an Infinite playing on controller, because I legit have never played this game on controller. I've only played it on MNK. So that's actually when I switched to MNK, was like around the time that Infinite came out. So, like I said, it would definitely be weird for me because I am just not used to it anymore like I used to be. The only like shooter I ever play on controller anymore is honestly Gears, and that's because I kind of feel like Gears is still in a point where it's like you have to kind of play it on controller to be good at it. It feels really weird on MK, and I'm not really a fan of it overall. But it's the only one that I play on there. Any other shooter, I'm playing mouse and keyboard all the way. Even like X Defiant and shit like that, I was always playing on MK. Just because that's what I like to play on. Because I think it's just more fun, and it creates a different skill gap that a lot of people don't have. And it's just, like I said, I enjoy it. So if y'all do want to see that, like I said, let me know, and I will definitely get that video worked on and get it up. Fuck, man. Why does he keep wanting to sit up there? Like, what are you doing? Like, get down here and find me, motherfucker. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh, Lord. Poor guy, rest in peace. But I popped him like that. I had to sit his ass down for a minute. Let's see. I always check that spawn, because it sometimes will spawn people there even if I'm standing up here. Fuck, man. Yeah, you're dead again. Got you, buddy. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was somebody running over here, but it was not. I got a feeling he's gonna pull out a shotgun and wait for me down there. Nope. Fuck. Okay, good shot, Cub. I thought I was gonna be able to get him. I wasn't. I overestimated how good he was. Wait, is that fella over here? Is he down here? Oh, is he now? He dead as hell. Sit down, buddy. Sit your ass down for a minute. Nope, you're dead. No, fuck. That's unfortunate. Hey man, spray in the hallway. It does so little for you. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. That was... Yeah. Got that one down. Is that dude's name Starvin Marvin? Like the little fucking character from South Park? That's crazy to have as a gamer tag, but alright. Okay. Nah, get back here. Gotcha, goober. Alright, boys, we're going for a trick shot, because fuck it, it's the last kill of the game. We're gonna have some fun here. Oh, imagine if I hit that first fucking try. I've actually yet to hit a shot on this time. Do I go for a reload cancel? I think I do. I think I'm gonna go for a reload cancel this time around. So we're gonna go. Could you imagine if I collided that? If I would have hit a fucking Quigley like that, I would have actually lost my shit, probably. I have now hit markered it twice. God damn it. Alright, fuck it, here we go. I'm upset that I hit markered it back to back. Okay. Well, guys, it's been your boy Coreboy. I'm gonna hop out of here. I love you all, and I will see you later.